Here's the question I got asked. How do I create a tactic for me to be able to sort this data right here by month or day of week or both? Well, first of all, you've got to be able to figure out what the month is, and you got to figure out the day of week. If I just sort this right here, it's only going to sort by the date. It's not going to sort by the month. It's not going to sort by the day of week. And furthermore, I don't have, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in there. So first thing I have to do is I have to format column A so it shows the month and the day of the week. Now, how do you do that? Well, watch this. If I highlight that whole column and I go up here to format, number, and down at the bottom, custom date and time. Now, this is a little tricky, but it really gets easy once you do it a few times. Step one, get rid of this information here. I don't want that. Well, wait a minute. You know what? I can probably use this. Let's do this. Let's use this, but I'm going to adjust it a little bit. So I'm going to, instead of month, I'm going to change it, and I'm going to do the full name because I want to sort by the month name. Now, the next thing is I need a unique separator. See, what do I have in here? I have just that. So let's just leave the slash. That's fine. But let's change the day. Instead of the date, let's do the full name. That's what I want to sort by. I want to sort by August and Tuesday. Now, I need a different separator. Let's put an equal sign in there. You need a different separator. It'll become apparent when I write my formula. So let's do apply. And look here. It looks like crap. Let's change it around a little bit more. I'm going to go back to format, number, custom date and time. And I'm going to put a space in here. Just looks better. And now I'm going to do apply. I'm going to make this a little bigger. That's better. Now, you know what? I don't even want 86. Let's just do one more step in formatting. And I'll stop being what I call spreadsheet anal. That's better. March, Monday, 1986. Now, I can change that back at some point. But all I want right now is I want that there. So now I can pull out the month and I can pull out the day of the week. So let's look at this. You have to write a formula here to pull out the month. Now, this is a little tricky, but I'll show you and I'll actually create the video, the formula and show you the formula. So let's write this formula. I want to find March. I want to pull March out of the column A. So I'm going to do equals. I want the left of A3. Now, how many characters do I want? I need to use a find feature. Find. And I need to look for a space. And in A3. And I need to start at 1. Then I need to back up 1. So I need to do -1. And that should give me find. Do the left of A3. Fine. Oh, I got to have a comma. There we go. There's the word March. I'm going to get the left characters of A3 that are, and the next thing is how long, and how long is based on finding that first space and then back up 1. So that's my formula. Let's hit enter, and there's March. Let's check it by copy, paste, boom, there's November. Now, the day of the week is a little trickier. I've got to get the middle of A3 or column A. I need to find the middle and how long do I want it to be? I need to go to this next space or space equal sign and I need to start after the space slash space. A little trickier, but watch this. I'll write the formula and then show you what I did. Okay, I've written my formula, and you can see if you write your formula properly, it's going to show you the answer up here, and when the answer shows up, you hit enter. Now, confirm it. Look here, it's going to automatically fill based on that, and the next one is Thursday, so I got that. So I've got my month name, and I got my day of week name. So now what I can do is take that data and copy that down 50 rows, 52, and there's my data. I have my month name and my day of the week name. Now, if you wanted something different, you would have had to put something different over here. If I wanted the month number and the day of the week number, I would have had to format this differently and then look for those values. But this is just an example, and the formulas that I promised you I would show you. Let me get those formulas. There's the formulas. The day of the week, that's the formula. Start with the equal sign. Now you may have to adjust it based on what cell or row you're working on. And there's the month. Get the left of that data and go however many characters. Little tricky, but this is the easiest way that I've found to be able to do that. Again, if you want to sort based on something different, like the month number or the day of the week number, etc., you would have to format this so that that data that is in here, and then you can pull it out and put it here. And here's what's really cool. Once you do that, I can select this range, not the whole sheet. Select the range. You'll see why here in a minute. Let me select it. Got that range. Now I can go up here. I can go to a data, sort range, not sort sheet, sort range, and I can do advanced range sorting. This is the magic. And by doing that, I can say I have a header up top, and I can, instead of sorting by date, I can sort by month. I can add another column. I can sort by day a week. I can add another column, and I can say sort this one by color or vegetable, whatever I want, and hit sort. Remember, the magic here is not sorting the entire sheet. It's sorting the range. So you have to select that range. And when you select that range, now I can do data, sort range, advanced range sorting. I'm Teddy. I'm all about helping you make this easier to play with and work with Google Sheets. And I hope this is helpful for you.